In this video, we will be learning how to make this infographic. For this, we will be needing PowerPoint. We'll go to Home and make a blank presentation here. I'll click on this. So I have a blank slide here. Now I'll go to Insert, Shapes. I'll select this shape, oval. Press Shift and draw a circle. Place it between the slide. Now I'll again go to Insert, Shapes, and I'll select this rectangle rounded corners. I'll make a rectangle. Move this yellow point to the middle. Place it where I want to. I'll copy and paste it. I'll place it on the other corner. Again copy paste. And I'll place it somewhere here in the middle. What I'll now do is I'll select all these three by pressing Shift. Control C and Control V, copy and paste. I'll place them here. I'll select and I'll place it here. Next, what I'll do is I'll select them all. You can drag and drop, or you can simply click CTRL, that is Control plus A. I'll next go to Format, Merge Shapes, and I'll click on Fragment. I'll select this sphere here and press Delete. Now this is exactly what I want. I will now change the background of the slide. I'll give it a gradient. So I'll right click here, Format Background, Gradient Fill, and I can select the color. So I have the background ready here. Now I'll give gradients to all these shapes. Select the shape, go to Gradient Fill, and here you can select the gradient you want. I want this color to be white or similar to white, and I don't want the stroke here, the outline here. So I'll click on the shape, I'll go to line, and I'll say no line. Now this is the shape that I want. I simply want this more lighter. So this is the gradient that I want. It looks like a tube. I'll give this gradient, again no line, and select all these. I'll fill and go to gradient, no line. So these are the shapes. Now I'll give these small shapes a different gradient. For example, for this, I'll select no line, gradient fill. We will select a gradient here, like this, red and maroon. I will then decide the direction of the gradient. I want this side darker and this side lighter, so I'll prefer this one, like this. Next, I'll select the next shape, select no line here, gradient fill. I want this to be a different color, so I'll select green here. Again, I want this to be darker and this side to be lighter, so I'll change the direction. I'll do the same process for the rest of the shapes. These are the 6 shapes. Now I want a shadow, inner shadow in all these shapes. So I'll select these shapes. I'll go to this effects here, shadow, and I'll select the preset. As I want inner, I'll select these. And I can change the transparency from here. Next, I'll add some text to the design that I have created, the infographic that I have created. For example, I'll write numbers, select them, and I can change the color, the font size. I think 36 will be okay, and I'll place it here. I'll copy and paste it. I'll be adding the headline or the heading and the description of the heading. That is the title and its description. I can even choose the alignment. I'll choose central alignment here. And maybe I just want the heading to be in bold, not the rest of the text. I will now copy and paste it. So this is the infographic that I will now animate. I'll go to animations. First, what I'll do is I'll select this white gradient tube here and the colored gradient here. I'll group them by pressing Ctrl G. I'll do the same for all the shapes. Now I'll go to animations, and now I'll first animate the tube, that is the basic structure. I want this to appear first, then I'll go to this text written, the serial number here. For example, I want this to swirl, but when, as we have said earlier in the earlier videos, after previous, you can change the duration and the delay of the animation from here. Next, I'll go to this text here. Maybe zoom, after previous, duration is okay, and I want this to be delayed somehow. Next, again, In the animations menu, I'll click on appear for the shape. I want this after previous. It's up to you. I want it after previous. You can say on click. It's up to you. So after previous, zoom, I'll do the same animation for the rest of the shapes. I'll now see the preview. Slideshow from the beginning. Now it looks good. This is one example of infographic. If you want to learn more, you can watch my other videos on PowerPoint at Smart Horizon. Thanks for watching.